Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am back with you guys, and here is my comparison between the Jazzwares Halo Infinite figures and Hasbro's retro G.I. Joe figures. And I'm going to be going over the price points as well, but I just thought this was interesting that, I wanted to point this out to you guys. So, I'm going to start off with Roadblock here. So, with his articulation, he has, the regular above 90, goes all on his shoulders, goes all the way up like that. And now his knee isn't double jointed like the classified figures or anything like that. But I just wanted to point out that his articulation is less than the Jazzwares figures. So I want to start with the hands. So as you can see on the hands, there's no joint. They're just, rotate, and you can pull them off. See, they're like that. And I'm a little disappointed in that, mainly because the 50th and the 25th anniversary G.I. Joes, they all had the joint on there to where you can articulate the wrist, and the other retro figures have that except Roadblock, and not sure why that is, but it is. And another thing is the ankle. There is no ankle joint on there. It's completely molded. When I first opened them, I was like, what in the hell did Hasbro do? And why did they do it? Because back in the day when the 25th came out, these things were only like $10, like $11 with tax. Now they're $12.99. So I guess their thing now is to charge more and give less. But that brings me over to the Jazzwares Halo Infinite USNC Marine. See, if you can see, he has the joint on the wrist. If you can see that, see, he has it. So I can move it that way, and I can move it that way, and it does rotate all the way around, like the other retro Joes and all the other 3 3/4 inch Joes. Also, he has a joint on the ankle there, so it can go up and down, and it can twist all the way around. I just wanted to point this out to you guys because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed it, but it kind of drives me nuts that this is a reality. That this figure can be $10, is 100% more articulate than Hasbro's new retro G.I. Joe wave that doesn't have any of that. And another thing I wanted to point out, they call these the retro figures, but they're not retro at all. They're not. This face is the G.I. Joe classified sculpt, and he never had a goatee, just had a mustache, the original Roadblock. So, I'm just kind of like going over what bothers me about that this Roadblock. Why would they do that? It's really weird. I'm not very happy about it, but basically, yep, $12.99 for Roadblock. That doesn't do as much as the $10 Jazzware figure. So, I mean, it's just like, why? I mean, come on, Hasbro. I mean, you're kind of like feeding us a bunch of crap here. And, I mean, that's not, I mean, that's not even like the half of the complaints I have with Hasbro. I mean, their quantity with the classified figures is it's unbelievable. I mean, how do you expect kids to get their hands on these figures when you're not even putting out the normal quantities that they used to put out? You know, when Toys R Us was in business, this was never even an issue. And I think I've said this before in another one of my videos, but it really wasn't. When Toys R Us was in business, they got in like at least 3 cases of 12 figures. Now Targets and Walmarts are getting 1 case of 6. Like, that's not even fair. And what's more not fair is the fact that adults are going in, buying the entire case outright, and then selling them $100 each, depending on the figure. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, I can just talk about this for hours, but I just wanted to show you guys that this comparison between these two guys. I mean, if you take this vest off, he does have kind of the old retro shirt on, and I like the vest, but he didn't have that before. And I guess the tan pants are okay. That they're a little more orange back when. But I do understand that they're doing some changes. But I don't really think they're the right changes. I mean, they call these the retro figures, but they're not even retro. I mean, the new Scarlet's not even the retro Scarlet. I mean, there's a bunch of just different changes they've made to these figures, and I don't agree with it. I know some people are totally fine with it, and for the most part, it's whatever, but it's not what I was hoping for when they were going to come out with these figures, and I truly hope that they kind of change up their game a little bit when it comes to the retro figures. So that's all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to go over that quick little comparison and what bothers me about it. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments, and if you don't, also let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications for new videos and new content. And you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching this with me. So have a good night.